Hello and welcome to another Wraggys Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Boy, I need a shave and an haircut. So tonight, I've got my hands on an Urban Chicken Ale can. Let me tell you now, this is a rarity. Trust me. So, Urban Chicken Ale is brewed in Ilkeston, or as the Ilkeston people call it, Ilson. And this is Forgotten Wheels, an American pale ale at 4.8%. Malted barley, gluten, wheat, hops, yeast, water. Now, established in 2016 to brew small batches of exciting tasting beer, Urban Chicken Ale is basically a brewery. It's from a garage, although the good fella Darren does cookery brew at Alter Ego Brewing, another absolutely fantastic brewery. This is what local craft beer is all about. You know, look at the can, look at the artwork. It's amazing. It really is. It must do it himself, surely. Now this is a fella brewing out of his garage, like I said, and his beer, when it goes into cans, it sells out straight away. It goes into cask, sells out. Why does it sell out? Because it's bloody good beer. And there's a reason behind that. I had nearly 6 weeks of trying to get hold of this beer, seeing it go on at beer room, craft beer, micro pubs rather, across the local area. I could not get there in time. Until I went to the Burnt Pig in Ilkeston, messaged him and says, is it going to be on it? You know, I'm actually going to catch it. And he says, yes. And I thought, hey, at last. So here we go. And I had the pleasure last week at Nottingham's, the mega brew for the Robin Hood Beer Festival, with loads of nano breweries at the Bang the Elephant Brewery. Thank you, Michael and Nigel. Your hospitality is second to none, both of you. And the food was amazing. The beer was nice as well. I got tipsy, as you know. As everybody knows. One does apologise. So yeah. Golden looking pour on this. Golden to amber. Dog's obviously done a poo or something. Centimetre of white head on this. I'm getting maltiness on the nose with this. Let's dive in. Okay, I'm getting the fruitiness. Malty, fruity. Subtle bite at the front. Quite a nice long lasting flavour. Very easy drinking. It's not trying to be an in-your-face pale ale. It's trying to be a more subtle, easy drinking pale ale. That's what I get from it. Do I ever get it right? None of us are perfect. You know, as a beer reviewer, you know, if you do a drunk beer review, dear oh dear, that's not going down the drunk road. I've done that too many times. These things happen. You know, it's the pitfalls, you know, of being a beer reviewer. You are going to get steaming at some stage. And yeah, I do. Do I hope that I don't piss people off? Yeah. You know, at the end of the day, and swear obviously on beer reviews, which you shouldn't be doing. Yeah. You know, but the people who know me know that I'm a nice person. And, you know, sometimes when you've had a drink, you know, it's simple as that. But again, wow. You know when you try and get hold of beer and you can't, and you try and go to a brewery, to micro pubs, and it's gone, and you see it, because obviously I'm I'm a fan of all beer. You know, I'm certainly a fan of local beers above everything else, because local beers mean a lot. Especially when I look into the background of the breweries, their story, and you know, I have a fondness for Bang the Elephant. I see what the two lads are trying to do with their brewery, and you know, I hope they transition into a brewery slash tap room, because I'll be down there supporting, as you would expect. But with Urban Chicken Ale, you know, for me, this is a nano brewery that deserves to go much bigger, to be brewing beers, for that to be the permanent job, instead of working for somebody else, to have your own place. And you know, craft beer, there's a journey we're all on, and I know that our local micro pubs support our local breweries. That's what they do for them, and I suppose for me as well. It's getting older, the beer, you know, ramping up production, if you can, obviously, and I'm talking directly to Darren now. Ramping up production, getting more cans out there, you know, getting someone to help, you know, like the wife, family, you know, for free, obviously, but getting someone to help, and getting the likes of the Castle Rock pubs, Lincoln Green, Blue Monkey, you know, all these were pubs to help stock your beer as well. I think that'd be awesome. And as a fan of beer, this is where I want to see our local pubs help support the nano breweries, and push the breweries that are in our local area, as well as some of the national stuff as well. But as a fan of beer, primarily, I am a fan of beer. Never mind about doing beer reviews. Yeah, it's a hobby for me. But as a fan of beer, I want to be trying new beers. I want to be trying new local beers, especially when it's good beer as well. One must always remember that. If it's good beer, it deserves to be there. The air's getting to it now. It's developing more of a flavour now. Now the air's getting to it. But still, it's not in your face. It's more subtle. And there's you don't need to be in your face. As a beer, this is a beer that, for local people, and for not those at the top end of the craft beer community, but for those who want to try craft beers, for me, this beer is aimed straight in that area where the traditional area ends, and before you get to the big smashing in your face beers, this one's in that nice sweet zone where craft beer fans can drink it and say, "Ooh, I like that. I'm getting flavour from that. I'm getting a bit of aroma. I'm getting the flavour." And traditional fans are going, "Okay, well, this isn't too far. This is an area that I can drag myself into and experience what the craft beer world is doing." And it's not far off the experience I got on draft the other week, to be fair, because I have reviewed this on draft as well, albeit a few hours later, because I didn't want to do it in the pub, unless I could go to a micro pub and get, you know, an hour beforehand and do 5 half pint beer reviews without anybody there in the background. That would be amazing, you know. Wow, wouldn't that be something, to get a pub that would do that for you? Or even in a pub, you know, go and do beer reviews in the pub just before the open. You know, pay for all the beers and say, "Look, there's the beers. Can I do a 10-minute review, 7-minute review of each one of them, you know, as they are fresh?" That'd be awesome. As a beer reviewer, oh, I get the wife outside moaning, but there you go. These things happen. There's a subtleness to this. I get the flavour, but it's subtle. It's nice. It's, for me, it's that bridge between the traditional and craft stuff. Am I right or wrong? You never know. You know, I can be right and I can be wrong. You know, it all depends what you've had before sometimes, and what you've drank before as well sometimes. I did a review yesterday, and I had people calling me out over it, and I know why. I got a certain taste. I drank something before, and I know, I know. And I also thought that the bloody beer had a certain flavour in it, and it didn't, obviously. But hey ho, these things happen. You know, we all get what we get with beers. Um, on any day, you know, none of us are perfect. We all have good days and bad days drinking, you know, and our taste buds and what we've ate, what we've drank, what we've breathed in, you know, and what you've smelt. Trust me, I get lots of it. Working next to farmers' fields, I get lots of aromas in a day. Lots of aromas. And we've got a cesspit as well, so you can guess other sorts of aromas I get. You go home and you're like, I can taste that. So easy drinking. And I do mean easy drinking. And it jumped from being a new beer into my beer reviews because I just wanted to get that review out there. And hopefully this, I suppose it's awkward when you're brewing. Do you rebrew or do you not rebrew? Obviously, big breweries rebrew, don't they? They have bottles and that, and they rebrew, but not all, you know. And so, golden looking pour. There was a whitehead and a bit of carbonation. On the nose, subtle, malty, fruity. On the taste, same again, really. Very easy going, very easy drinking, 4.8%. And like, if you've heard me say it, you know, you'll know what I think of it. Would I drink it again? Yeah, of course I would. If I see it again, obviously, you know, these things, you know, it was tough getting hold of this. I managed to get in before it sold out. That's how tough it is to get hold of some of these beers, you know. And I live local. It's not like I live far away. So yeah, would I drink it again? Hell yes. Out of 5 for me, yeah, a good 4.35 out of 5 for me for this one. Yeah, thoroughly enjoyable, very decent. Cotton Wheels American Pale Ale. And that's it for this beer review. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon. Cheers. Another beer review coming later, and albeit not live. I was on for half an hour earlier, so I can't do another live tonight. No. Cheers, everyone. See you later.